Hello, everyone. Once again, my name is Ralph. New ship beast, whatever you want to call myself on there. I actually wanted to make a couple videos here before I ship out. Today is Saturday, and I ship Friday night, almost Saturday morning. Actually, might be Saturday morning already. Anyways, I actually want to make these videos real quick just to answer some more questions about my contract, things like that. Make this video maybe a second video where I do what I'm packing and stuff like that. So anyways, don't mind the beeping, that's the microwave. Put some food in there. Okay, so right off the bat, I am leaving here, shipping out Sunday night, and then I'll be first going to training for a couple weeks, and then from there I go to Hawaii to my ship, which is Pride of America. Okay, so for off the bat, I want to say that I really didn't elaborate too much in my last video, so I'm going to elaborate a little more. So I went ahead and decided I want to work on the cruise ship. I looked for about 6 months trying to find different jobs and stuff, applying for different things. The problem is that when you don't have a lot of experience, you don't get, it's hard to an experience. I mean, I have a ton of experience in different things, but nothing that would translate well to the cruise ship. So I had to really think about what I was going to do, where I was going to apply, things like that. And I applied a few different places. I actually got a Skype interview with one place for some retail stuff. Didn't go through. I think maybe I don't know, honestly I would have took anything they offered me, but I was looking, at the time I was interviewing for management and I didn't get it. So I really would have been like, hey, you want lower level management or maybe even associate, I would have took it, but I think they didn't know I was interested in that, so they didn't offer it to me. So oh well. So anyways, what happened was I looked everywhere. I've been wanting to do this for a while, so I went ahead and searched on Norwegian, and I found that Norwegian had an American-based ship, which is Pride of America. So what I did was, if you go on their website, you can actually go when you go to look for jobs. It breaks it down between two. You either get a Pride of America or Norwegian Cruise Lines. So if you are in the U.S. when you're watching this and you want to do that, you just jump on the Pride of America. They do show you what jobs they have available, as well as job fairs and dates and locations and stuff. And I had actually missed the date and location that I had been the closest for me, because I live in Las Vegas. So the next one was in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So it was a mission. I ended up taking some time off from work, driving up to, it's just about an 8-hour drive, drove up to Albuquerque and went ahead and did the interview, took my resume and everything like that. They actually did not want to give me the job because I was trying for utility, which is pretty much as entry level as you can get. But I just wanted to be on a cruise ship. I figured, they even said it during their presentation, the utility was the most promotable position in the ship, or the most, not promotable, but as far as, people leave from that position to do other things and they move on to different things. So it really seemed like it was up my alley. I said, you know what, I want to be in, I'll do anything. I'll scrub floors, whatever I need to be, because I know myself and I'm a hard worker and I have a plan. And so I went ahead and did that. And sure enough, they didn't want to give me the job offer because I had so much experience in different things in management, things like that. And I was making way too much money for them to really, I had interviews supposed to last maybe like 2 or 3 minutes, and my interview lasted, sorry, my hand's getting tired from holding this stupid thing. Alright, back to me. Alright, yeah, interviews usually take a few, like 5-10 minutes. My interview lasted half an hour because I had to sit here and try to convince this woman that I had, great recruiter, explain that I had a plan in place, that I didn't mind starting from the bottom, that I really had confidence in myself, and I wanted this adventure. And luckily, sure enough, the next day, I think a day or two later, I got an offer letter. So I went ahead and accepted that, and it was a process. So when I accepted that, I had to do physical, and here in the U.S. it's a little different than overseas, so I do apologize if I'm not giving you the right information if you're like somewhere other than the United States. But for the United States spaceship, I had to get a TWIC card, which is transit something. Anyways, it's you can just Google it. It's what is this? Pretty much, it's like the background check, things like that. It's actually like a permission pass or an ID to be able to get onto different ports, whether it be an airport or seaport, because they're obviously getting on and off of them in the U.S. So you need this to prove that you're not a threat, you know. So they do a full background check, they run your fingerprints, they do everything for you, and then you get back to you and they give you that. Now the physical itself, I was a little worried because they could tell I'm a little double chin here. I'm not the skinniest guy in the world, so I was a little worried about my physical because I had all these weight requirements and stuff like that. So what I did was I just put a little bit of work before my interview. You know, at the gym a little bit, get a little more cardio in, and I was still slightly over their weight requirements. So they do the full physical, check you, and what the nice thing about it is that even if I was a little bit over the weight requirements, they the physician makes the final decision. So they test you, they make sure, like, they do a bunch of, like, hey, can you, you know, does this hurt? Can you physically do this? Can you physically lift this? Can you physically push this? And once you do all the physical stuff, it actually, as long as I passed all that, which I did, the physician was like, yeah, he's fit to work on a ship. So I passed all the drug tests, all that kind of stuff. So even though I was a little overweight, over the weight limit, I passed. And unfortunately, I've got a little lazy since then, so I'm a little even over that, but I'll be fine. I can still do what they need me to do. So I went ahead and did that. And once I finished those two things, I turned in all the paperwork. You know, you have to make copies of, you have to make a copy of passport, social security card, you know, ID, all that kind of stuff. You have to fax those paperwork up. You have to go get a oath for them. See, because you're on a U.S.-based ship, you have to get a merchant marine credentials, which is kind of like a, you become a merchant marine straight up, so you're gonna have to go to school for that and everything. But MCL pays for all that stuff, but the thing is, you pay for the initial licenses, you pay for both the TWIC and the MMC initial licensing, so be prepared. You're gonna dish out about, within two of them, probably like $400 between the two of them. It's a little less, you know, but you're gonna pay that. Now, the TWIC card, when they do set you up, they do tell you where you want. On the paperwork, it even says, have them send it to Hilo, Hawaii, because that's where you're gonna go pick it up on your first contract. Now, if you're obviously leaving really soon, within a week or two or something like that, then yeah, definitely do that. I did it because I wasn't sure when I was gonna go. Problem is that when you get to Hilo, you have to, from what I read and stuff like that, you have to come up with your own transportation. You have to take time off of your own job to go right out there and get this thing. So for me, it behooved me to call it. Actually, for me, I called to see if my thing was still there, because that's another story. I'll get into that right now. So I called to see if my TWIC card was still there. They told me it is, but that I had the option of just shipping it to my house for free. So I was like, really? So I put it in. Sure enough, within a week, I had my TWIC card for free sitting here at my house. So now I have nothing to worry about. I can just show up to the ship, and I have my TWIC card ready to go, and I just show it to them. So that's kind of cool. But anyways, so the Marine Merchant Credit thing. So I had to pay. You had to pay some fees. So make sure you save your receipts. So my phone died, so I moved over a little bit so I can plug it in. I was talking about the TWIC card, I think, or the MMC. Let's go with MMC because I don't remember anymore. All right. So the Marine Merchant Card, you put in money for that, and again, let me tell you real quick. So you save the receipts because you do get reimbursed once you find out your first contract's over. So save those receipts, turn them in, boom, boom. Okay. Anyways, so the MMC, it's like a merchant marine training. So you go to 2 weeks up in Piney Point, Maryland. You do firefighting, that kind of stuff, CPR. Now, I've met a few people that work on the ship already, and they've told me that the actual physical training stuff is actually pretty easy. No one really fails. It's just a lot of fun, you know, firefighting, that kind of stuff. So you really don't mess up there. But that people do fail the written tests. So big suggestion is find some study buddies and hunker down and really get the test down so that you can pass. Because if you do fail the classes, any of the tests, you get fired. And you have to figure out if you have to pay for your own trip back home. So, you know, take it for what you will, but that's pretty scary. So anyways, that's my whole process. I didn't want to make this video too long. Any questions of any of that, let me know. If I could find my internet's down right now because I'm shipping out in 2 days, so I didn't want to re-up internet for no damn reason. So I let it finish out the month. But so when I get a chance to sit down on some internet, I'll definitely put some links to some of the websites I went to apply and stuff like that, because I did mention that. Alright guys, so one final thing. I just want to tell you about a website that I found recently. It's run by a great person named Amanda. It's getalifeatsea.com. Now she has a video blog, Get a Life at Sea. You can just YouTube it. Heck, you can even type in get a cruise ship job and she'll pop up. She has some really great videos, really great information. I've worked a little bit here recently. Reached out to her to see how she's give her some ideas for her, her videos, and then she gave me some ideas for my videos. So it's kind of cool. We've been kind of working back and forth. And she did give me, I did get a chance to read her book, and it's pretty awesome, man. I wish I had it 7-8 months ago when I first started looking for a cruise ship job. It really has everything from all the different contact information and where to put in your applications and resumes for all the different cruise ship lines, but also concessionaires are like, some of the, well, let me explain what concessionaires are first. Concessionaires are like people that do they do different things like musicians, retail shops, that kind of stuff. And so a lot of the places online when you look for jobs, they really don't give you the information where you can go. And in her book, she definitely has all that kind of stuff in there, all the concession information, how to contact them, where to go, do that kind of stuff. She also does resume reviews. So if you do have a resume that you wanted to submit to a cruise ship liner, if you wanted to help trying to get a good cruise ship job, you can also, she offers that as a thing. Now I will say that I have seen different videos where there are books out there that you can buy and things like that, get a life at sea and things like that, but and I've seen people like promoting them on their own, like their own ship blogs and stuff like that, and they'll tell you straight up off the bat, like, okay, so I'm making some money off this, just to let you know, blah blah blah. I'm not making a penny off this. I'm actually pushing her book because I really think it's a good thing. And for me personally, I'm not pushing this to make money either. I really want to help those out who have questions, who want to know, because trust me, man, I had so many questions. I've read all the blogs, I've watched all the videos, and I just want to help you guys out, man. Seriously, whoever watches this, I just want to help you go, succeed in finding that position on a ship that like my little dream job. And I'm excited to be on. Oh, my nose is itchy. Sorry. I want to be on the cruise ship, and I want to help those people out who definitely have that passion, who want to do this as a dream job. Okay, peeps, so once again, that's getalifeatsea.com. I'll put a link down at the bottom here so you can see. I also link most of my social media stuff if you want to follow me. I'm New Ship Beast. I'm on Twitter. I think I set up a Twitter for that. I have to check that one. I'm not sure, but I'll check. I definitely set up an Instagram. And just follow my hashtags too. New Ship Beast. It's New Ship B3AST. I post a lot of kooky stuff that I do. I'm just a big kid, so I do a lot of cool stuff like Comic-Con and E3 and things like that. So if you want to check out some of my exploits there, you can check that out as well. Next video I'll definitely post here, should be in a few days. It'll be a video of what I packed, what they recommended me packing, and what I packed. Hopefully, later on you'll find out whether I packed the right stuff or not. But for now, that's that. Again, New Ship Beast at Gmail. You can also email me. I'll put that at the bottom as well, so you can hit me up and ask me any questions. I've already had some people ask questions, so hopefully this helps out. And I will definitely email you your answers to the questions, and if it's relevant, I'll definitely make a video about it as well. But ask me away, man. Ask anything you want. I got you guys. Once again, get a job, get a life at sea. I always messed that up. Anyways, I'll put all the links at the bottom, and you guys have a great day. See you, peeps, and check out my next video. Thanks, man. Bye.